Yes, there it is.
I don't know why, but I felt this winter was extra long. I think it was because it wasn't too much time for me to go out and photograph. I had some hours in the blind for the birds of prey, waiting for goshawk or rough-legged buzzard. And I also heard the rumors of a golden eagle in this area, hoping to see that. Normally I stay away from crowded areas. This winter here was so cold and every lake was frozen over, but a small patch of open water was a good place for the little grebe to fish, but in an area where it was used to people because of dog walkers and joggers. I had to check that out.
This is a little grebe. I just left the other place because there was not a lot to photograph. But I'm here to photograph the little grebe fishing. But it's not a place for logging. Had a lot of dog walkers and joggers and all the time here. So I am not comfortable vlogging, but look at that.
The little grebe is often called dabchick, comes from its quick diving behavior, where it constantly dips underwater, looking for small fish to eat and escape danger. It's one of the smallest water birds we have, and really fun to watch. Finally, spring has arrived, and one of the first places I wanted to check out was the place where I photographed the dipper many times.
This place here, I have spent so many hours photographing the dipper. Now it has been some years, I don't know, 2-3 years since I've been here to photograph the dipper. But therefore I thought maybe it could be a great time out. I had some couple hours now before the sunset, so it could be great to try to photograph the dipper again. I was here like 2 to 3 weeks ago just to check out if the dipper was here. I saw one of the birds though, so I cannot see anything now, but I'm hoping so much that the dipper will be here. There was a lot more water though in like when I was there a couple of weeks ago. A beautiful day. I'm hoping for the dipper with some backlight, but it's a little too early for that because the sun is still high on the sky. Therefore I have to wait. And the good thing is that I can now sit here and scout and see where I'm going to like lay down to photograph it. Always good to be in a good time to go out and see if there are some pattern of the bird where you can like place yourself and either that you want to have the backlight or you have the front light. Let's see.
To photograph the dipper can be quite challenging, especially for me wanting to lay down low to get the eye level perspective. With a lot of rocks, hard rocks to lay on, and a hard stream of water, it was not easy. I had to put my tripod in the water, scary thing with my camera equipment though, to get as low as possible. But man, do I love to photograph the dipper.
I have now decided that it's not going to be any like low on the ground pictures. Instead focusing on slow shutter speed. It's really nice light now, and also the water has some colors. So if I have a slow shutter speed and if it lands on one of those rocks where the water is flowing, it's going to be quite nice. Oh, there is. It's not too easy this here. It's not landing where I want, but I had it on a rock though, which could potentially be good. Quite slow shutter speed, but I just held in the shutter, and I think, oh yeah, I think that is nice. A little dark on the screen here, but that I can fix in the post process. I think I can work with that. It's quite like odd. It's not odd though. It's like, I think it's quite normal though when you have photographed a species really many times. You get quite picky about your images, so you kind of want it like exactly how you picture it. But that is not the case most of the time, because you cannot control wildlife. You just have to be there in the right place, and suddenly, sometimes the magic happens. But I'm starting to get cold.